I wonder if it changes the visual.
Does it just add more metal studs or something else to it, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, we don't have the enhanced griffin boots. I'll have to find those elsewhere. Let's see. Repair. Do I have to repair the sword I'm using, though? No, it doesn't look like it. So it looks like only swords that I've... It only looks like swords that I've specifically like picked up stay injured, stay damaged. It's actually quite nice. Okay, sort by price. So somebody was telling me go for the bottom first, which yep, this is so much easier. A little inaccurate though. Kind of really inaccurate. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to very quickly get rid of some of the garbage that we picked up. It's not actually that garbage. Like, a lot of this stuff actually probably is kind of good. But because all of our equipment levels up with us... Whoops. Because all of our equipment levels up with us, there's kind of... Damn it! This is not the most precise inventory system I've ever had to go through, and I don't like it. And art breastplate. Cool. We don't need repair kits.
I'm glad that we have an opportunity to potentially free Anna from the witches. Though, if we kill or harm the witches, will that kill Anna? Or will that break the curse on her? I don't know.
See, were we planning on doing the expansions? I would like to, yeah. Normally I skip DLC, but I've heard the DLC for this game are particularly good.
That's cool. He has an asymmetrical shoulder piece that has a bunch of spikes.
Oh, we do now?
Well, look how there's spikes coming out of the one side.
That's new. Yeah, this is the upgraded Griffin set. I think I will still probably want to put on the Ursine set, but we haven't found the original, like the base recipe for that yet. So, anyway. Shell will read lore. I will go pee.
Wander is away peeing. Let's take a look at things. Well, actually, isn't the inventory... Let's see. Back this way? No? It's not in here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. That's the world map, inventory, alchemy, crafting, books, characters, tutorial, bestiary. Yeah, I can do some bestiary. I mean, characters are cool too. Because then we can actually look through all of these. Brewess. Wait, Brewess is one of the... Ah, so there's different names for the witches too. Well, I'll go back through the bestiary because I've kept up to date with them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't believe I've read anything about the Draconids. Okay. In memory of the noble knight Roderick, slain during a valiant struggle against a basilisk, let's hope the beast choked on his bones. Gravestone inscription, Dezima Cemetery. Contrary to popular belief, basilisks cannot turn anything into stone with their gaze. That is a small comfort, however, given that their acid, venom, claws, and teeth provide them many ways to kill. Cockatrices, which seem to bear a very similar model to basilisks. They even have sort of the same head, if you will. Jethro, peasant from Pindal. Had myself 8 heifers, 5 of them milchers. Then this cockatrice spun up nearby. Now all that I got left is dried patties in an empty field. So, in other words, this guy had some cows. A number of them were ones used for milk, I think, if that's what they mean by milchers. And then dried patties would be their dried up poop and an empty field for Jethro. Foolish superstitions claim cockatrices, like basilisks, can kill with their gaze alone. But that is utter nonsense, however. A cockatrice's gaze being no more dangerous than that of an angry goose. One should instead watch out for its sharp beak and long tail, which can whip to murderous effect. Forktails. Forktails, bah! Their tails are more like cleavers. Yavin Buck, veteran of the Maha-Common Volunteer Regiment. Forktails owe their quaint name to the long, sharp growths at the tip of their tails. A blow from this weapon can, wait, really? Slice an oaken shield in two, along with the arm that is carrying it. It does remind me of ankylosaurs, how they swing their bald tail around. Thus, though its name conjures images of cutlery, fighting a forktail is nothing like a dinner party and ends in death rather than dessert. A shrieker. Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a shrieker. Aye, prowls about it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Conversation overheard at Crow's Perch. The monster tormenting the residents of Crow's Perch turned out to be a particularly nasty cockatrice. Geralt was not surprised by that Baron's men had been unable to stop it. They could not possibly withstand the surgical precision of its strikes, which slice open arteries and provoke an outpouring of blood only the swallow potion would be able to stop. Neither did they know to force it to the ground with a crossbow, a bomb, or a sign, and then evade its charge by rolling under the monster's outstretched wings. Just when it seemed the villagers would have to learn to live in the shadow of a bloodthirsty beast, to always look to always look to the sky with fear, the Witcher arrived, and put an end to the shrieker for good. Wyverns. The most dangerous of all are the royal wyverns, or, as they're called in some circles, the royal pains in the arse. Albina Totelkampf, lecturer at the Natural Sciences of Aretusa. Oh, so one of the sages? I know that Aretusa is where the mages are trained. Wyverns are often mistaken for dragons, and though they are much smaller, than their more famous kin and do not breathe fire, they are likewise extremely dangerous monsters. Especially feared are the so-called royal wyverns who, like their namesake monarchs, are exceptionally ornery and extremely deadly. It was interesting when we watched the Witcher show, we found out dragons could talk in this universe. I rather like that. Now, I do not believe I've read anything about the elementals, but they would just refer to them as elementa. Gargoyles. Is it just me, or is that gargoyle ogling us? Laura Esteban, burglar from Loch Muin. Gargoyles are stone statues brought to life by magic in order to guard mages' laboratories and lairs from intruders. Their appearance alone has scared off more than one prospective burglar. Those who do not take fright at the sight of these horned and winged monstrosities usually die shortly thereafter, torn to shreds by stony claws. Golems. I like the look of these golems because they actually have all of these inscribed wrappings around them. If want us to break through this wall, we're gonna need 20 sappers, 7 mules, and 100 weight of saltpeter, or 1 golem. Vilmir Brass, foreman of Mount Carbon. Interesting. Golems are mindless matter brought to life by a spell. They obey their creator's orders without question. Their boundless strength, ability to withstand pain, endless patience, and the fact that they need not one jot of food or drink makes them the best servants or guards anyone could ask for. Once provoked, they will not tire in battle unless they have either crushed their opponent or themselves crumbled into dust. Ooh, Hounds of the Wild Hunt. Baying at the heels of the Wild Hunt are its hounds, fierce beasts which follow it like dust clouds trailing after a comet. Hushed legends speak of them losing their way at times and descending from the night sky to earth, cold and death following in their wake. Essie Blackjack Davin. Barretts? Don't know what that means. Born, or so some experts believe, of magic ice crystal. The hounds of the Wild Hunt race alongside their spectral masters. Like ravenous feral dogs, they are capable only of mindlessly attacking whatever crosses their path. Interesting. And I think I've already read about griffins and harpies and various creatures of the bog. Ooh, what are relicts? Wait, relicts. Specters. Wait, so relicts are the old spirits? Well, let's look up the crones. And what is this? Oh, Macbeth rather than Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 3. Sister crones, hand in hand, terrors of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again, to make up 9. The isolated corners of our world harbor creatures older than humans, older than the academies and mages, older even than elves and dwarves. The crones of Crookback Bog are such creatures. No one knows their true names, nor what breed of monstrosity they in fact are. Common folk have given these 3 sisters the names Weavess, Brewess, and Wispess, and call the threesome the Ladies of the Wood, or simply the Good Ladies. The crones act as the true sovereigns of Velen, whose inhabitants they help survive through harsh times in return for unquestioning obedience. They wield powerful magic, but one different from that of the mages. They draw their power from water and earth and are bound to the land in which they live. The crones can hear everything that happens in their woods, predict the future, twist the threads of human lives, and bring blessings as well as curses. The crones seem, for all intents and purposes, to be immortal. Magic elixirs keep them from aging and allow them to take the appearance of young women. These elixirs and their mystical ties to the swamps in which they live also give them supernatural strength and vitality. So they do have vulnerabilities, which means, well, we will be fighting them later. So, what was it? They're called the Weavess, Brewess, and Wispess? So the Weaver's probably the one with the basket? The Brewess? Oh wait, no, I thought Brewess was the one with the basket. Well, maybe when I look at the character sheets, I'll figure out which one is which. Yeah, we read about godlings. I think we've read about specters and vampires. So yeah, I think we're all good there. And Wander is finally back.
Sorry. Just a lot of tea makes me pee.
A lot of tea makes you pee.
Yep.
For eternity.
Yeah. Like fire hose constantly. Okay. Man, this is so much less crappy now that we have a comfy couch.
Wait, a troublewitz is a female troubadour? Oh.
Why the devil are they witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang 2 blob tits, did they?
What?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Oh
Lass.
no.
We must go there at once, Geralt.
Wait, so the Tamara and the witch hunter guys.
Yeah.
They found them.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men.
Let's see, wonder will you ever go back to Spyro? Yeah. Shell and I will probably... Oh, right, we should probably wait for him. Shell and I will probably play through Spyro 2 and 3 at some point. I gotta remember to add that to polls. Oh, do we have to talk to him?
Plowing
Better
swamp.
keep within range.
Pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crones, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them. Care for 'em out of the kindness of our hearts. Good as gold, that one. Always.
Baron, you haven't seen these witches.
They're freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, wonder you're gonna play Iceborne. I might. Maybe we'll load it up tomorrow. I gotta convince Shell. Because we tried playing Monster Hunter Double Cross on 3DS, and it went alright at best. You weren't bad at it.
Sorry, I'm just intent on the game. I don't want to talk about any others right now.
I do, actually. After fighting all of these, like, other monsters, I kind of miss the dance of a game like Monster Hunter. Man, y'all suck. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, you shits. You can barely do damage to this thing. Watch. See? Done. Easy peasy.
Now, if we destroy the witches...
Oh, not double cross. Frontier? Frontier.
No business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what we'll find deeper in?
That fair talking? Through you? Brawny bird?
Who? Me? Fear? Not on your life. All right, boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
It does shock me that none of these people carry silver weaponry, considering how common monsters are. Like, it feels almost irresponsible how ill-equipped everybody is.
Mm-hmm. I'm just really wondering what the implications will be for destroying the witches.
Was it for you? There was... I don't know. Whatever. I played both. It might have been Generations. Whoops.
Yep,
Rot fiend.
that one's a versus.
Sorry.
Wait, what did...
What was that?
What did you just say?
I said Rot Fiend.
Ah, Rot Fiend.
A wench that's had too much hooch turns into that. So next time you think to give a woman booze, don't. Better off drinking it down yourself.
Yeah, the Rot Fiends are the ones that blow up. Wait, what? Something's already in there? What's going on? Are they going after the kids, or what? Oh no, it's the knights.
Tell you later.
And there's Tamara, right?
Yeah.
The kids are already dead, as far as we know.
Oh, yeah. Dead and gone.
Poor kids.
Witcher, change your mind. How much did my father pay you?
Don't think you have anything to fear. Brought your new friends with you.
I have no fear, for the eternal fire protects me.
Won't need to protect you from me.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
I mean, he does want to find her, but is that talking about him favorably? Your business, I want metal, or we just better find Anna.
Stop arguing. It's stupid. We need to find Anna.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. Witcher, will you help us?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
Do we find all of the soup?
Don't.
Oh, the painting, of course.
Over here!
Screwed good. Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Ah, there. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity.
Has she gone mad from just a couple weeks of servitude, or how long has she been gone?
But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. You recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves, perhaps.
Oh.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Sounds like a giant bear.
Get ready, he says.
Are you gonna save?
Drink potions, I will. Chug-a-log, chug-a-log.
Because it sounds like she keeps saying, oh, but I've cleaned it. Look at this. I've done everything. I nibbled it for you just to... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh.
It's as though she's trying to make excuses to someone who's displeased with her work.
Let's see. Let me find some more potions.
They shall kill me. Kill you. Kill all. Round behind.
Is that guy gonna do anything? There's some in the water bag.
Not for long. Oh.
Oh.
That would be the thing.
It actually looks like a giant jackalope.
It does. Oh, I like that. I like that time slow. So if my toxicity is high, the game slows down right before they attack me. Oh, that makes my life easier.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Fear not. All will be well. I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Is she not free from the curse, though?
No.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
That didn't seem like the right end.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
I think that actually was the best ending.
Really?
You were right.
Yep.
Your father take her.
I'm not so sure.
We could do nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be helped. Only a learned sage will know how.
Perhaps you're right.
I actually rather like Graydon so far. He doesn't
But the Eternal Fire.
Of the witch hunters, he doesn't seem like an absolute shithead comparatively.
So, wait a minute. We aren't fighting the witches?
Nope, doesn't look like it.
I wanted to fight the witches. I wanted to end their reign of tyranny so they wouldn't meddle in anyone else's affairs.
Let's see. So you killed the children. It was the only time I ever replayed a mission to save the children. I have mixed feelings on that. It seemed like other people would pay the price. And I realized, like, yeah, that's cold as shit. But like, the tree seemed just as evil as the crones.
Oh wait. If you had gone with the tree, would the tree have killed the witches?
The crones? No. So,
then what would the tree have
when
done?
I was in the bathroom, I looked up what the book is.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the tree's the witch's mother. But, like, the crone's mother.
Oh.
Which, that does not seem like the better of the evils. Maybe.
Really? Because she could have dealt with them and then...
Maybe, but easy. They sealed her away because she was crazy and evil.
She was?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And these ones aren't?
I think they're all crazy and evil. Like, really the difference is, do you want, like...
what is it, the term? Body?
Yeah. Sorta.
Three body crones?
Bodily crones.
You going north, master?
Why do you ask?
I thought you could see if anything's happened to our men. They've been gone a while.
What do you need?
Merchant caravan came through not long past. Hired some of our boys to guide him to the bridge. They were due back yesterday.
Fine. Keep my eyes open.
Me brother Tomil led him. Talk to him when you find them. Clever man, not like the rest of them, eh?
But yeah, good thing we didn't help the tree.
Children, gather round.
Okay, so the tree would have saved the children, but then the crones would have killed Anna and the Baron would have hung himself. I mean, to be fair...
But then again, all the children's lives for...
A whole village?
Wait, oh, so it was a whole village and then the life of the Baron and the wife?
Yeah.
We know
Anna?
each other?
Not personal, like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
But wait a minute. Carl, let's talk about this a little bit more.
Sure.
Wanted to ask you.
I play Gwent. And we can play for the prize card in my collection.
You a mind reader?
The good gods did bless me with some precognition. I say some, because it's selective like, only applies to mundane matters. Not a bird'll ever shit on me, but all my foresight's never helped me win at Gwent.
Sorry, I just wanted to get in the card
Let's
game.
lay him out.
Oh, that's true. So, there were 4 or 5 children, right? Or 6 children? How many were there total? Wander?
5 or 6, yeah.
And so, I mean, how many people were in the village? And then, what's up with the Baron and his wife? I mean, so the thing about saving them all is that the Baron has a chance to redeem himself. Tamara isn't broken because her family is in complete disarray or gone. And Anna has a potential chance to get her life back, but she might also live out the rest of her life in agony over what happened with the children and what she was forced to do.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in the town? Was it just the guy that cut his ear off, and who else?
I mean, presumably more villagers. I think the other thing is, like, the tree. The tree had straight up been killing people for years, too.
Well, would we have been able to kill the tree after...
I don't... Well, we could have freed it and then killed it, but... I don't think that would have really helped us that much.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, this is a really good poll, actually.
But yeah. The tree was far worse. I still feel really bad for the children because they didn't deserve it at all. I just don't like the idea of leaving the 3 crones in charge of the forest. Because inevitably they're going to steal other children. Or have someone else tend to their quote-unquote flock. Or herd. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The only closure that I would have as a witcher is if I saw those 3 crones finally put to their end. Well, meet their inevitable demise.
Trying to decide what...
Oh yeah, people are also pointing out that the village did send the children to get eaten by the crones in the first place.
Not that village.
Not that village?
Just all of the village in the area. Like, all of the villages in the area.
Yeah, so they're all complicit.
Yeah. I honestly kind of hate a lot of people in this. That's part of the reason why I guess I'm kind of pro-Baron, because he at least seems to take care of people. Let's see. If you free the tree before meeting the crones, the children and all live. No?
Well, because...
I don't
Wait.
think so. The children don't get saved, but Anna doesn't die.
But then the crones wouldn't have had a
So-
chance to...
So the tree would be
bargain.
free, Anna would be alive, and the kids would still die.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Well, you're in the middle of playing what?
Well,
So,
I'm trying to
what are you gonna
decide here. He's dumped a lot of ghoulies.
Do you have anything that can harm the ghoulies?
I mean... I did. I'm
Oh,
trying
so
to
what's
decide...
up with the decoy?
I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Because I've got more cards than him.
What's the ghoulie special ability?
I'm just gonna pop her. The ghouls just summon more ghouls. Oh. Well, that's an easy win. That's... I don't know why I did that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we're tied up, but now I've got the strong round. Oh, boy. So all I have to do is just absolutely smoke him here. Easy enough.
Why did he give up so soon, unless that's part of his strategy?
Okay.
Oh, you give that to your opponent?
Yep, which gets me even more cards.
Rain.
It's fine. Let's see.
Oh, you don't need to get rid of it yet.
Yeah, it's a... Let's just kind of bait everything out. I've got just more cards than him, so unless he's got something really, really stinky, I'm just going to bait him out very slowly with weak cards.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just used his Scorch to kill the strongest unit. But that didn't help too much.
Okay.
It's fine.
So that brought more to the field.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much...
But you have higher number cards than he does.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Draug.
It is a Draug. Not for long.
Did you just kill your own card?
What?
How?
What?
What?
Oh, not affected by special cards or abilities.
And because yours was the most powerful, then...
I had no idea. Oh well. Yeah.
You're passing?
Yeah.
It's because he only has 5 cards left.
Yeah. I've got 8. I've got very strong ones.
What?
Damn.
Well then.
It's okay. We'll be fine.
Oh, he just put a horn down.
It's pushing it. It's fine.
He has the Weave S.
Okay, less
So-
fine. Holy shit. It's okay. We'll be fine. So that's his last card. I'm going to beat him with these 3 dudes. Watch this.
Wait, so you increased their points, but they triply increased, or what happened?
Yeah. So effectively, for each one of these dudes, place next to a card with the same name to double the strength of both cards. And so they start at 5, and so really it just adds 5 to them twice. And then I doubled that again, so these are some swole-ass dragon hunters. Anyway, coup de grace.
Just gonna play the last of it.
Honk.
Wait, Wander, why did you deprive yourself of the ultimate pointage?
Because I didn't need to. That's the point.
So is the soothsayer's lot. I know where to find the finest slippery jacks this fall, but how to play and not lose, that I'll never know. A beautiful win. Take this card. You deserve it.
Know of any others who play Gwent?
You've but one opponent worth your while in Velen, in the village of Midcops. They calls him Haddy. He's a tyke, barely a handful of summers to him, but don't let that fool ye.
Wait, we can face a kid?
Yep.
A kid in card combat?
I don't know. I just wanted the insult to injury of just tooting at nothing. Just because I could.
So are we gonna find the kid who's the card player? Midcopes?
Maybe, yeah, if we want to do more card games.
There's Midcopes.
Is this?
To the left.
Oh.
Left, up.
Oh, up here? Okay. Game has barely well-made wanted posters, but incredibly detailed cards. Look, man, they got it on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Craze real early.
Where's Mum coming on?
Hello, yes, I am here for cards. 2 a.m. can't stay
Well,
up
the
anymore.
wanted posters are
Understandable.
also probably hand-scrawled
Yeah.
by peasants.
Whereas these are...
These are masterfully printed in the, you know, the great
Presumably.
city of Novigrad.
Hello, child cards.
You play Gwent?
They say Hattie's dim, but that just ain't true. Hattie don't know how to plough or sew, nor catch no fishes. But he sure can play cards. So Hattie plays Gwen.
Bobby Hill,
So let's play.
get out of this game.
Alright, let's see how well you do. Oh, you have a ton of horns. Any cards that you would like to trade in?
Yeah, this guy and... It's a lot of melees, so let's get rid of him. Damn it. Well, time for toots.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like he's setting something up, but who knows?
I don't have a whole lot of plays here.
He still has the highest cards.
He does. Unfortunately, 3 of these horns
Isn't
are
good.
virtually worthless to me.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Okay, so what's her special ability? Okay, just not affected by special cards or abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Ah, the fog. Well. But you haven't even put your guys down.
Yeah, not much I could have done.
They've passed, so
I
he
know.
thinks he can win. And
Well.
you can't. Even if you added... Wait, if you added 8 to your score...
No. I don't want to.
Oh, well, I forget. You don't draw new cards, do you?
I draw 1.
Oh, you only draw 1. That's terrible. Did you save before this?
Fine. Kid kicks my ass. We fight him again.
But then do you lose a card to him?
I don't know, actually.
Still has 3 cards. Wait, he passed? Really?
Guess so.
Then
I guess he knows that he's got me on the next round no matter what. Because, yeah, what do I got? Sad
Yeah,
toots?
oh, right, because this is a 3 play.
We'll see what he's got. Yeah, not looking good for me.
No. He'll be able to outmatch you. Unless he has nothing for his next 2 cards.
Nah, he had stuff.
Nah.
Addy's not clever, nay. Finds new mushrooms, save his own stink on. But, Addy can sure play cards.
Did you lose anything?
Nope.
What had you?